Yeah. I mean, I could have been, I went through some really hard time when I got divorced and kind of had a falling out in our church because of our divorce and everything.
Hmm.
And I was really wounded. I mean, I couldn't believe the pain that I was going through. I thought, wow. I mean, if I didn't have my faith, my mission, and my belief in these coaching tools, I could have been one of those people that went home and committed suicide.
I know. It's interesting you mentioned that. We are all, hearing about this Kate Spade in the
Yes.
news, and someone who's super successful, highly, very wealthy, living what appears to be an extraordinary life. We don't ever know what's going on inside of them, but we all can relate because we're all human beings, and we've had those moments when either we are at the brink of doing something harmful to ourselves or someone else in order to get to feel good, right? And
Yes.
it's like by the grace of God that doesn't happen to us, but
Right.
it's we're all right there
Yeah.
at some point in time, aren't we?
We are. And that's why it's so important to know that joy and happiness are different. Um,
I like that.
yeah. So, happiness, we can attain this happiness, it comes and goes, but joy is a constant. And that's no matter the outcome. So joy is
Hmm.
something in us that's always in process. And so when we can find that, because, like you and I are talking, hey, we can say it. Life isn't easy,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you still can have your joy.
Right. As this undercurrent that's always with you.
It's always with you.
Hmm.
So there's freedom in that, right? That's to me, yes, I want all those monetary things, and I have all those goals too, and vision boards. But my true success is that joy, because
I love that.
that's the freedom. It's right here,
Yeah.
where you're sitting and where I'm sitting, between our heart and our mind. That freedom. That's my passion, to help people have that come alongside, because then they can step into who they are.
Wow. And it's funny you say that, because as same thing, my vision boards, my goals, the more and more, and especially I get a lot of this from Abraham Hicks and her whole
Mhm.
message.
Yes.
One of the things that I've started, like, shifting my perspective and saying, okay, well, Mark, you know what you want, like, yeah, physical things, experiences, etc., as opposed to going for them, maybe go for the joy and just build up the joy, and then those things come as a byproduct, as opposed to this. Human
Yes.
beings are so funny, aren't we? We're like
Hmm.
fish, we're like a goldfish. We see a shiny object and we like go for it, and it pushes it farther away, right? And we're like, I want it, I want it. And the
Right.
more we want it, the more it retreats from us, and then we just get frustrated, right? And then do something silly or stupid.
Right. Right. And you see, there's the difference between sustainable and none, right? Because this is where people get tired. They're chasing after something,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's exhausting. But when you first can be, then you can do and have.
Hmm. Yeah, and this is the thing that our society doesn't really. It's not. It's kind of counterintuitive, and it's like, okay, go for the thing, go for the thing, go for the thing. And meanwhile, like you said, there's no foundation of being. There's not even. There's the houses are built on this shifty, very tenuous like foundation that is like boards and rocks and little pebbles and things picked up along the way, like a birdhouse, right? It's not solid, and
Right.
then no wonder we
Right. And
crash
how,
so many times.
right. I mean, just look around. How many people grow up? They do what they're told to do. They grow up, they go to school, they graduate high school, they go to college, they get married, they have 2.5 kids, a dog, a white picket fence, and then
Sure.
life. And then they wake up. Then they wake up like you and I do, and are almost
Hmm.
40. And well, I'm almost 50 now, but
You're
my
awakening,
awakening time was when I
right?
turned 40. Was for So in most people, it's about 40. Wake up and go, this is
Yeah.
it? I mean, what?
Right. Well,
Oh my God, I went to this Ivy League school. I had this great job. I've got this wife and 2 kids. I don't even like any of them, and I don't like myself
right.
either.
Right. I'm appealing to someone. I'm suppressing my true person. Right. That's totally true. Totally.
It's so true, because they haven't done the work. How many people, it doesn't matter what your education is, your 401k is, what you have or what you don't. How many people truly are pouring into themselves and self-improvement, doing this kind of work? We'll spend $5,000 on a vacation. Oh,
Sure.
we're
Oh,
there.
totally.
You know what I mean? But how many people are pulling over, you know what I'm saying, and paying $5,000 to sit in an office with somebody like me, or on your podcast with you, or everyone? Do you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
85% of people aren't doing, but the 15% that are,
Yeah.
those are the ones that have the foundational, sustainable success.